Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome back to another Dawn of War, Soulstorm Ultimate Apocalypse, several subtitles video. I did ask in the previous video if anyone had any preference for what faction I played next, and since there was no real unified response, I just thought we'll just play whatever. So today we're going to be playing as the Inquisition, specifically the Inquisition Demon Hunters, otherwise known in the 40k universe as the Ordo Malleus, which means we're playing with Grey Knights and stuff of that nature, which should be a bit of fun. So yeah, let's get on with it. Skirmish! The game's been misbehaving itself today, I don't mind saying. It crashed twice when I was trying to load it up today, and I don't really know why. Right, so what am I looking for here? Four-way battle will probably be good. I don't have much experience playing Inquisition, to be honest with you. And the last time I did play them, I lost horribly. We'll see how we get on. Bloodshed Alley, Broken Lands. Broken Lands isn't a bad one, actually. Yeah, let's do that. So we will be... Yes, you guys. Lodge Destructio or whatever. I think that's out of date. I don't think they call them lodges anymore in the current lore in the game. They're called something else. But anyway, yeah, we'll be those guys with that color scheme. I do have a very, very small Grey Knights army on the tabletop. They are in roughly that paint scheme. They're very small because Grey Knights cost a huge amount of points. So even if you've got a small army of Grey Knights, they're usually actually quite competitive anyway. It currently consists of a bunch of Grey Knight Terminators, a Dread Knight, and some of the teleporting guys, what they call Interceptors, I think. They're pretty cool, though. They're pretty cool. I like them because they're easy to paint. That's the main thing, to be honest with you. I like to lump them in with some of my other my larger Imperium armies sometimes when I play them, but anyway. We'll fight alongside the Imperial Guard. Nah, let's fight along some Space Marines. Who shall it be? Who shall we choose? I think it should be the... Definitely not the Space Wolves. Grey Knights and Space Wolves don't play together very nicely. Dark Angels, they're always buddying up to the Grey Knights and the Inquisition. And we'll go against Chaos, obviously, so I'll make it Chaos Demons, because otherwise we wouldn't be here, because we're Demon Hunters. And some Chaos Space Marines, and we'll make them Word Bearers, since Word Bearers do love their demons. Oh, yes, they do. Word Bearers are kind of cool, really, whenever it loads eventually. Oh, yeah, by the way, I know there's a new version of the mod out, which removes this problem with the white background in the Army Painter and adds a few new things. I haven't had time to install it yet, actually. I only remembered about it today, and I'm a bit pressed for time, so I don't have time to get it installed, but I will for the next video. But yeah, the Word Bearers are quite fun. They are the original heretics. They're the ones that originally were the first to turn to Chaos back in the days of the Horus Heresy. So it's, in a way, it's all their fucking fault. All of it. The entire mess that is the 40k universe is their fault. But they love demons, that's their thing. They love summoning demons and stuff, so this makes sense. And we'll choose this map, and yeah, hopefully this will turn out well. We'll see what happens. Like I said, I'm super inexperienced with Inquisition. You don't have to play them as Grey Knights. You can use some of the other strictly Inquisition units, Inquisitorial units. But Grey Knights are fun, so we'll use Grey Knights. Think Space Marines, but even more super elite. So very low unit, like individual unit count, but they're very powerful and very resilient. So, but it's a bit of a rush early on to get to a point where we can actually build them, because we can't build them immediately out of the gate at tier 1. So we'll have to rush through the technology tree a little bit early on, and then basically attack and keep attacking and not allow these guys the opportunity to snowball and become more powerful in the late game, essentially. So that's what we need to do. We'll see if we manage it or not. We've got Space Marines on our side. I almost went with Imperial Guard, but then I remembered that the Imperial Guard AI can sometimes be a bit rubbish, whereas Space Marines are generally okay. So, last time I played as Inquisition Demon Hunters, I actually played alongside a Sisters of Battle AI, who usually do okay early game, but because their faction's not quite finished yet in the mod, they suffer like big time late game. So, yeah, they are playable for sure. They're just definitely a challenge because they're not quite finished yet. So, we'll get around to them at some point. The Adeptus Sororitas. They are very cool. The Sisters of Battle. I think they're very cool. And they are sadly very neglected in the actual tabletop game because Games Workshop refused to release updated models for them. Unfortunately, basically, if you're not into the whole 40k tabletop sort of sphere of stuff, basically the problem with Sisters of Battle is you can only buy them in boxes of metal models, like really old school metal models, and for some arbitrary reason they're like 50 quid a box, whereas most normal boxes of 10 infantry guys is like maybe 20 quid maximum. Neither is cheap, but as you can imagine, 50 quid versus 20 quid is kind of ridiculous, and as a result, virtually nobody plays Sisters of Battle because they're so damn expensive, and their models are really ancient metal ones that aren't very good, and yeah, it's a real shame. But we'll certainly play as them in Dawn of War here at some point. Sure. Well, it'd be nice if the game loaded sometime today, my god. Come on, I've not got all day. I've got to go start making dinner soon. Oh, God. Oh, I've had a busy day. I've only just sat down to do this. I was hoping I could get another video of another series recorded this evening, but I don't think that's going to happen at this rate. Certainly not with the crashing issues I had prior to starting this recording here. It was very odd. First time it crashed as soon as I double-clicked the icon, more or less, on the desktop, and then the second time it opened in a tiny window, which then got stuck and was not responding, so I had to kill that, and then the third time was the charm, apparently, and it just sort of worked. You just watch it all crash to desktop halfway through loading, or once we actually get halfway through the game or something. It'll happen. Calling it now. Dear me. It's been a little while since I played the game anyway. I'm a little bit rusty. Actually. We'll see how we get on. I was tempted to go back and play Imperial Guard again because they're the faction I'm the most familiar with in this game, but decided not to because you guys have already seen Imperial Guard. Admittedly, it wasn't in this mod, but you've already seen Imperial Guard, and I'd like to go round through each of the factions once before we start repeating stuff. Yeah, ideally, anyway. We'll see. Oh my days, sometime today would be nice. I swear I'm going to have to just cut this soon, and oh my god, why is it taking so long to load? Good grief. Oh, the bar moved. Okay, well, we know it hasn't got completely stuck. There we go, start mission at last, finally. My god, alright, so here's our HQ building. We want an archivist and some bodyguards. Now, this faction, I think, is really impressive, purely on the basis of the fact that it's completely made by modders. The Inquisition were not in any of the expansions or the base game. So everything you see here, the animations, the models, the textures, the voice acting, it's all made by modders. And I think that is incredible. So anyway, the Inquisition play a bit weirdly, a little bit differently from your normal faction. But they're kind of fun. What the Dark Angels up to? They're doing the standard stuff.
We fight a secret war.
There's a little inquisitorial bodyguard guys. They look a lot like Imperial Guardsmen because they sort of are, really.
The wards are in place. We need not fear, for we shall deliver. By your command.
Well, there was a point. Oh, it's over here. There it is. Right. Right. So these guys are more or less rubbish. Basically.
There is no excuse for heresy.
They're more or less useless, but they're really just here as scouts, to be honest. So, as you can see, we can research rhinos and chimera transports. We can build stormtroopers. We can build scholars. We're a sort of melee-focused unit, where stormtroopers are obviously shooty. And we want a Grey Knight's teleporter as soon as we have enough power. Actually, we need to build plasma generators. That would be a really good idea. Dedication, add-on, troop, research, supplies to the librarian with... we've got some stormtroopers. Let's send you guys over there. And we'll give you grenade launchers. Imperial Guard style. Chaos have shown themselves. They love cultists as well, the word bearers, that's true. So that's unsurprising to see those. Anyway, so basically we can choose which branch of research we want this librarian to be researching. This improves vehicle and non-Grey Knight infantry units. I'm going to go with this one for now, because I'm going to be using lots of Grey Knight infantry units. Most of the fun of the Auto Malice is Grey Knights at the end of the day, so, you know. You guys gonna capture this, or do I have to do it? Looks like I might have to do it. Actually, I'll send you guys to do that, and we'll send you guys to go grab this relic. That's going to be very contested, that middle bit of the map there, I think. Alright, and you can start capping these points. Right, our stormtroopers will probably kick cultist ass. But against actual Chaos Marines, I'm not so sure. They ain't bad, though. They're effectively the Kazakin stormtroopers that the Imperial Guard get at, like, tech level 3 or 4, so they're actually pretty cool. But they're definitely not our best unit, not by a long shot. But what I do like about this mod, one of the things I repeatedly say I like about this mod is the freedom it offers you to play each faction the way you want to, because there's nothing stopping you from playing a Stormtrooper-focused Inquisition game, if you want to. Or, you know, if you're playing Chaos Marines, you could play a game that's basically... You basically just, like traitor guardsmen. You could just build the Renegades. Is that what they're called? I think it's Renegades. You could just build a load of Renegades and use those instead of as your basic troop units and play effectively like Traitor Imperial Guard, but with, you know, Chaos Marine vehicles and stuff, which would be nice. Definitely be cool. Likewise with the Chaos factions, obviously you can choose to be a Nurgle Chaos one, or a Khorne one, or a Slanesh, or Tzeentch, and so on and so forth. What am I looking for here? It's cool. It's cool. I like it. I like it a lot. The only thing that makes me sad is that you can't really play Space Wolves in this mod. There is a Space Wolves faction mod available for Soulstorm, but unfortunately... Oh, kill that guy. I didn't see him there. But it is unfortunately not compatible with Ultimate Apocalypse, so you can't use it. Where is this little... Oh my god, demons. Demons! That's not good. Demons! Yeah, I'm working on the support, mate. Don't worry about it. I mean, you know, you probably should worry about it, actually, but still. Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh dear. This is why you bring Grey Knights with you. Poor Stormtroopers. Getting wrecked right now.
Awaiting instruction. Stay sharp. Awaiting instruction.
Chimera Transport might be about a good idea. Right, Death Cultists, Exorcists, Astropaths. These are units I've not messed around with yet, I have to admit, actually. There's a lot about this faction I don't understand. Yeah. We're being turned into demon mincemeat right now. Oh, let's kill this guy. This freaking aspiring champion. What does he think he's doing? Taking my points? I think not, friend. Oh, God, the Grey Knight's teleporter takes about 1 billion years to build. It's a little bit annoying.
You have need of my talents.
Probably do some turrets and stuff, really. Look, this is one aspiring champion, and look how long it's taken them to kill him. It's slightly ridiculous. Finally, there you go, you killed him. Oh dear. Everyone in the middle's dead. This is not going well. I will admit, this is not going well at all. We need to get some Grey Knights in here and start kicking some ass. Because right now, we are in trouble. I also need an HQ unit, really. Yeah, an Inquisitor Lord. He'll do. He will definitely do.
Stormtroopers, where do you need us?
I need you over here.
Sustains us.
And a Chimera transport, why not? It's got a gun on it, it can shoot stuff. I'm sure I'm playing this faction just completely wrong right now, by the way.
Here stands the banner of the Inquisition.
I've only played them like once before, you'll have to be gentle with me. Grey Knight Strike Team, hurrah! We're probably going to want more than one of these buildings, honestly. Purification decrease for offensive structure. Slows down all nearby enemy units within a 50-meter radius.
Authority is stark and unequivocal.
Primus pattern structure initiated.
There is no salvation without destruction. There
Right.
is no escape from the cleansing fires of absolution.
Give you some upgrades.
The armor of the Inquisition has arrived. Death is the wage of all sin. Awaiting
I
orders.
know the Vox is out.
Heavy Flamer, Heavy Bolter. Got a Heavy Bolter?
By your command.
Ah, and the Grey Knights have arrived. Although you do need to deep strike them because it's a teleporter. But a Brotherhood Champion would be not a bad idea as well. Actually, we'll get that. And a Brotherhood Champion. And Tribunal of the Inquisition allows deadly units and potent researches. And so on and so forth. I don't know how you upgrade to the next sort of tier of technology, if you like. It's a little confusing.
Awaiting instruction. We are receiving fire.
Alright, let's kick it off. They've got a biker. They're attacking us with a biker. Right, let's reinforce these Grey Knights. Give them a Justicar and Sight Cannons. Oh my god, hello.
Ready for duty.
Yes, Inquisitor. Commencing assembly.
Alright, the Dark Angels are actually making their presence felt slightly at least, which is good. Don't know what they've been up to, probably off hunting Fallen as usual. Plasma guns! Oh boy, yes, would I like some plasma guns.
As the Emperor wills. Awaiting orders.
Deploy some smoke.
Our faith in twice plus armor remains pure. We are receiving.
Medical aid.
There is no salvation.
Alright, now the demons are having a go.
Confirmed. Support inbound. Return to battle lines. Requesting support.
Use the Justicar's ability to give us back some morale.
A hard heart and a strong mind are the foundations of faith. Fall back and regroup.
And Grey Knights can teleport. That's one of the nice things about them. And they're pretty good in close combat as well as range, which is also nice, so...
Support inbound. Our return to battle. Twice plus armor remain pure.
Let's get this Brotherhood Champion out there, and I don't know if I'm supposed to get that or not. That feels like that might be the next tech upgrade or something, but I don't have enough power anyway, so I don't know. I don't have a clue. I don't have a clue. Where are my builder units? There they are. I like that that's still being built even after all this time. Or is it? No, it's sort of halfway stuck being built. Never mind. Thermoplasma generator, defensive wall, purification decree, urban territory. These are useful. I need to get another archivist. Actually, another 2 archivists would do, really. Right, let's see if we can research some new stuff. Some granite. Is it Purgators? Yes, these guys are pretty good.
Demons and heretics will fall before us.
That is a Herald of Slanesh. It would be a good idea to kill that thing, I think. Let's get some Purgators. And this, we can upgrade it to give us more power income. And we can build loads of these. Right, you guys. You can get down here and start building these. You can build us another Grey Knight's teleporter. So we're playing, unfortunately, super defensively right now, and I'd rather not be. Jeez, yeah, we take casualties. This is not good. I'm so hoping to get in there and get straight into their base and start wrecking stuff fairly early on, but that's blatantly not happening. They're just absolutely relentless at the moment. It's because they control the majority of the map, and therefore the majority of the resources, which means that if we don't do something quick to resolve that situation, we are going to lose. Because this game really does just come down to who controls the most resources. That's really it. That's what determines that's what determines who wins, like 99% of the time. So. We're being distracted by this annoying as hell Demon Lord right in the middle of us right now. Just super, super annoying. Be nice if we could quickly kill him there. There we go. I tell you what, Grey Knights are tough, but they're still killing us really quickly here. Oh, no Requisition. Oh boy. This is the problem. These guys cost so much to reinforce. We're being... I mean, look, it's 130 requisition for one dude. Just one dude. We're being bled dry right now just by the reinforcement we're having to do to keep our squads alive, which is super not good, obviously. Can't even build any more turrets right now. Now, luckily, these Purgators, they're good against vehicles. Otherwise, that Juggernaut would have been a problem. You guys better in... You're slightly better in melee combat, actually, but... Ooh. You guys gonna be able to deal with that? I'm thinking probably not right now. Right, let's get these Purgators up here and get them killing that Dreadnought. And that Vindicator, hopefully.
The enemy shall not fear. Leave the wounded and secure that position.
Goodness gracious me, you still haven't finished building that. What do we need? Astra Telepathica for Grey Knight Terminators, okay. Well, let's build one of those. Probably should have built one of those like 10 minutes ago. I'm playing this so badly. Get your morale back, guys. I need you to be doing actual damage here. Alright, can you shoot that Vindicator for me? Is that a thing we can accomplish here? I should just kill the bike for now. Oh, no, Mr. Dreadnought. I'm sorry, mate, but we can teleport away from you and shoot you from a distance. That's the great thing about Grey Knights. They can teleport. Right, we're going to need to get guys up here. I'm going to put you guys in. That's the wrong button. Melee. Get stuck in. Alright, you guys need to go shoot that Vindicator. Meanwhile, on this side, we're getting wrecked. Because my army's elsewhere. Strike team and Pergators. Alright, we seem to have chased them off slightly. Alright, nearly dead. Well done. Now kill that Dreadnought. We are probably going to lose, but our kill to death ratio is going to be hilariously high. On the bright side, if that's a bright side. Alright. Oh, I couldn't teleport you away in time. Oh dear. Shoot it! Shoot it! No, don't let it. Oh, man. And, oh god, we've got things in our own base now. It's a Demon Prince of Slaanesh and the Debaser of Slaanesh. Fantastic! Fantastic! See if we can kill that Debaser first. That's an easier target. Oh my god! Oh, we are so doomed! My dudes over here were trying to keep the Dark Angels alive because apparently they were incapable of doing that themselves. And in the meantime, I'm now getting just destroyed by multiple Debasers and a Demon Prince. Oh god! This is an appallingly bad match. I do apologize to anybody who's watching this and is actually more familiar with the game than I am, because you're probably slamming your head repeatedly on the desk at the moment, and I'm sorry, I don't know how to play this faction at all. I will say one of the problems. Well, why are you here? Go protect your own shit, for fuck's sake. I will say one of the issues with Ultimate Apocalypse, it's not really an issue, but it is just something to be aware of when you play it, is the learning curve for new factions is fucking ridiculous. Even the old ones you're previously familiar with. I just, you know.
We are receiving fire.
It's not as if I'm playing on hard difficulty either at the minute. This is like standard difficulty, so. Are we being held in place by this weird psychic bullshit right now? I think we are. Please get your morale back, please. Not enough requisitions for Terminators. Oh dear. We are doomed. It's just a question of how many can we kill before we inevitably are destroyed. Oh, I don't know what this thing is, but it's really annoying. It's purple warp bullshit. And we're getting killed by plague bearers right now. No! No, I keep getting stuck in this purple nonsense and I can't teleport away.
Ready for duty. Our eternal watch shall not fail.
I should have just played Imperial Guard, shouldn't I? Oh, well. Ooh, those Noise Marines, they are. Slanesh Noise Marines. Using their sonic doodads to wreck some face. This Demon Prince is nearly dead. He just keeps running away. There go the Dark Angels. We're doomed! We are doomed. Can we kill this Demon Prince, maybe? No. No, they're just going to keep pinning us in melee constantly. Goodbye, cruel world. Well, this lasted longer than I normally do when I'm playing Necrons. They are officially my worst faction. I completely suck as. But this seems to be a close second. Oh my god! Just get it over with, lads. Come on. This is what happens. This is what happens in this game. It literally is a case of whoever controls the most points wins. Really. That's what it is. As soon as they started shoving us back at the start there, I mean, combined with my own inability to play this faction properly, but as soon as they started pushing us back at the start here so we couldn't at least keep the relic and the strategic point here, we were pretty much doomed. We were pretty much doomed. Didn't help that the Dark Angels seemed to do basically nothing the entire game. But you can't always blame it on the AI. It's really just a case of map control, and I failed so badly because the AI gets so strong in this game so quickly if it has the majority of the resources to play with. Likewise, if it doesn't have the majority of the resources to play with, it's actually a bit of a pushover. So, yeah, oh dear. Bit of a facepalm this episode, I'm afraid, but I do apologize. But yes, the Grey Knights and the Inquisition have been royally stomped by the Word Bearers and their demonic allies. But hey-ho. Hey-ho. I have to admit, the heretic in me kind of likes these guys more than the Grey Knights anyway. I'm sorry, but it's true. Let's have a look at this hilarious kill-death ratio then that we probably ended up getting. So I am curious about that at least. I'm actually curious to see how we square up against the Dark Angels as well, because I bet they did. They performed hilariously poorly. Yeah, 85 units killed. Oh, no, sorry. 71 units killed. 71. They did a whole grand total of 71 units killed, the Dark Angels, and they lost 80. So that's a pretty poor performance for Space Marines. Although we killed 122 and lost 161, although in my defense, a lot of our units were expendable stormtroopers, so I thought it might be a bit higher than that, actually, to be fair. But yeah, like the army size, 165 for me, 100 for these guys, 266 for them, and 56 for the Space Marines. It's just rubbish. Anywho, there you go. That was a terrible look at the Inquisition. I might have to play some more games with these guys off camera and see if I can redeem myself somehow. Because I sucked. I sucked so bad at that. That was not even funny. Oh well. Alright, folks, next time we'll be back with a different faction. Again, if you've got a preference, say so below. Otherwise, I'll probably just pick something at random. And yeah, anyway. I hope you have fun, everyone. I'd like to get through every faction there is in the game before we move on to something else, another game on the channel here. But, yeah, anyway, if you've got any preference, let me know. And aside from that, I will see you in the next video, which will be, well, the next Dawn of War video will be next week on Friday. But also there'll be a video going up on Sunday as well, per the new schedule. Wednesdays, Fridays, and Sundays are when videos go up currently. So, in case you didn't know, or if you didn't bother to watch any of the update videos I put out and stuff, but that's the new schedule. So, there you go. You can mark it down if you want to do so. Anyway, thanks very much. Catch you next time. Bye-bye.